You didn't leave birth where anybody could see, just little cracks inside the soul of me. You kissed my forehead while you broke my trust, turned my purest love into emotional dust. You knew exactly how to pull me near, then disappear whenever I needed you here. I kept confusing pain with being loved. Now I don't know who I was before us. You spoke so gently while tearing me apart. That's the cruelest kind of damage, the quiet kind that scars the heart. You left soft damage, invisible pain. No shattered glasses, just tears in the rain. And now every time somebody says my name, I flinch a little, I don't feel the same. You broke me slowly, like candle wax dripping in the dark. Soft damage still left permanent marks. I still sleep with my phone beside my bed, like maybe you'll apologize for everything you said. But silence is louder than your goodbye, and memories don't know when to die. You made me question every part of me, if I was hard to love or hard to keep. Now mirrors feel like enemies at night, 'cause I can still see your words in my eyes. And nobody notices the wounds when they bloom beneath the skin. So I learned how to smile while slowly caving. You left soft damage, invisible pain. No screaming endings, just storms in my veins. Now every song sounds like a tragedy, every touch feels like another way to bleed. You ruined me softly without ever raising your hands. Soft damage still hurts more than I can stand. Maybe broken things don't always fall apart. Maybe sometimes they keep beating with shattered hearts. And maybe that's the saddest part of love. You can survive it, but never become the same person you once was. You left soft damage, and I carry it still, like fingerprints burned into every feeling I feel. Now I laugh a little quieter than before. Don't trust forever anymore. You taught me how pain can whisper and still destroy a heart completely in the end. Soft damage, that's what you left me with. I still got your hoodie hanging by the door. Smells like your cologne, but it hurts even more. You said forever like you meant every word. Now forever's just a lie that I heard. Your pictures still live inside my phone, but every memory cuts me to the bone. I replay your voice when the room gets dark, like a ghost still dancing through my heart. And I hate that I still check my screen, like somehow you'll come back to me. But you moved on so easily, while I'm drowning in what used to be. You broke me like glass promises, left my heart in tiny pieces. Now every song sounds like goodbye, and every tear feels like you lied. You kissed me like you needed me, then walked away so carelessly. Now I'm just a girl trying to to survive the wreckage of your love for life. Your new girl probably thinks you're gold. Does she know how cold you get when you're cold? Do you tell her all the same sweet things while I'm crying over diamond rings that never came and never would? Guess I loved you more than I should. I keep hearing our favorite song, but now it feels completely wrong. Funny how a melody can kill when your silence hurts me still. And I swear I try to let you go, but pain has roots that only grow. You were my safest place to fall. Now you don't catch me at all. You broke me like glass promises, left my heart in tiny pieces. Now every song sounds like goodbye, and every tear feels like you lied. You kissed me like you needed me, then walked away so easily. Now I'm just a girl trying to survive the wreckage of your love for life. Was I just another chapter, something temporary after all? 'Cause you looked me in the eyes while you watched my whole world fall. And I would have given everything, every breath and every dream, but loving you was like holding fire in my hands and blaming myself for the burns. Now I sleep with all the lights on, 'cause darkness sounds too much like us, and I hate myself for missing someone who destroyed my trust. Yeah, you broke me like glass promises, turned my love into apocalypse. Now every scar spells out your name, and nothing's ever been the same. You kissed me like forever was real. Now forever's just how heartbreak feels, and I'm still that girl begging the night to bring back who you were before you shattered my life. Glass promises, that's all you left me with. Pieces of us, pieces of me. Midnight shadows on the bedroom wall. Your voice still echoes when the rain falls. I keep replaying every little scene, like a broken film that still believes. Your sweater hanging by the door feels like you're here but not anymore. And every song we used to know turns into tears when it plays too slow. I try to bury all the memories, but they keep breathing underneath. No matter how far that I run, I still feel you in my blood. And now I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, under city lights that don't feel right. Cinematic heartbreak in slow motion, drowning in oceans of emotion. You were my heaven, now you're gone, and I still sing our favorite songs with a voice so tired, weak and cold, trying to love someone I can't hold. Cold coffee sitting by the sink, another sleepless night to overthink. I wear my pain like designer clothes, smile for the crowd, nobody knows. Your goodbye still burns like smoke, every promise turned to broken notes. And I keep wishing time would rewind just to hear you say you're mine. I try to silence all the pain, but your name falls like thunder rain. Every part of me still aches from all the love we couldn't say. Now I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, under city lights that don't forever was just a word wrapped inside everything we were. And if you hear me in the dark, know you still live inside my heart. Even if we fade away, I'll love you past the ending frame. So I'll keep dancing with your ghost tonight, through blurry tears and neon nights. A sad old movie left unfinished, two souls too broken to be fixed. You were my heaven, my downfall too. Now every road just leads to you, and I'll keep singing low and slow to the only love I'll never let go. I learned to cry without making a sound, smile on my whole world's burning down. You looked right through me every single day, like loving me was just background noise you could mute away. I cooked your favorite meals, folded your clothes, memorized the silence when your distance showed. I gave you every fragile part of me, but you only loved the version that stayed quiet peacefully. I was a ghost inside our home, standing beside you all alone. You saw my face, but never my pain. I was seen but never heard, like tears without words. You held my body close while my heart was getting hurt. Every time I try to speak, you turn my feelings into weakness. Now I'm screaming in a room that still echoes with your secrets. Seen but never heard, that's what loving you became. I started shrinking just to fit your mood, afraid my sadness would inconvenience you. So I wore I'm fine like makeup on my skin, while slowly falling apart underneath it. You only listen when I stop talking, only notice me when I started walking away. Funny how silence finally caught your eye, the moment mine stopped begging you to try. Now the nights feel colder than before, your memory still knocks against my door. But I won't die just to be adored. I was seen but never heard, a beautiful blur, someone you could touch but never truly learn. You love the comfort I provided, not the soul that lived inside it. Now your name still burns every time my chest starts hurting. Seen but never heard, like I never mattered at all. Maybe love shouldn't feel this lonely. Maybe real love listens closely to trembling voices, to breaking hearts, to the quietest cries in the dark. And maybe one day someone will hear the parts of me you disappeared. I was seen but never heard, and now these wounds have found their words. And every tear you ignored built the strength I needed first. You can keep the empty version of the girl who begged for your attention, 'cause she died the night she realized love should never feel like begging trying to survive. Seen but never heard, but finally I hear myself tonight. Your perfume still lives in my sheets, like a ghost that never leaves. Moonlight falling through the blinds, feels like your hands on mine. I tried to drown you in the noise, late night bars and broken boys. But every city, every crowd only makes your memory loud. And all these flashing lights can't save me tonight. I'm starring in a tragedy you left inside of me. My heart's a glass cathedral, shattered by your love. Now I bleed through every song, trying to heal what you've done. You kiss me like forever, then disappear like smoke. Now I'm talking to the ceiling while my soul comes apart slow. Oh, this is all I've seen, a sad cinematic dream. Empty taxis, blurry eyes, neon tears and sleepless nights. I still wear your hoodie sometimes, just to feel you close to mine. People say that time can heal, but time just makes it more real. 'Cause every second without you feels like falling through the blue. And every lonely street still brings me back to me and you, like a film I can't undo. My heart's a glass cathedral, shattered by your love. Now I bleed through every song, trying to heal what you've done. You kiss me like forever, then disappear like smoke. Now I'm talking to the ceiling while my soul comes apart slow. Oh, this is our last scene, a sad cinematic dream. If heaven lets you hear me now, do you still think about us somehow? 'Cause I still see your face in every stranger walking by. My heart's a glass cathedral, frozen in your flame. And even if the world moves on, I'll never be the same. You were my favorite disaster, my sweetest kind of pain. Now all that's left between us is music in the rain. I found your old text at 2 a.m. Read them like they meant something again. You're the only one I'll ever need. Funny how fast forever leaves. Your coffee cup still stains my shelf, like you left pieces of yourself. But all you really left behind was trust issues and a restless mind. I wore your favorite dress last night just to cry in it under neon lights. 'Cause heartbreak's kinda glamorous when nobody sees what it does to us. You made me feel invincible and disposable, and now I'm scared. Every love's just temporary. So I burn letters in the kitchen sink, watch forever turn to smoke and ink. Try to erase your name from me, but pain sticks harder than gasoline. You kissed my scars like you cared, then disappeared when I got scared. Now I'm dancing with tears and crowded you. Your friends still follow me online. Guess they wanna watch me lose my mind. And you're out there acting innocent, like you didn't leave me permanently bent. I hate that I compare every guy to the way you looked me in the eyes. Like maybe if I find that spark, it'll fix this collapsing heart. But every road leads back to you, and every song feels way too true. I wish I could hate you clean without missing what we used to be. You were chaos dressed in confidence, and I mistook it for romance. Now I flinch at every trust me, like love's a loaded gun. So I burn letters in the kitchen sink, watch forever turn to smoke and ink. Try to erase your name from me, but pain sticks harder than gasoline. You kissed my scars like you cared, then disappeared when I got scared. Now I'm dancing with tears in crowded rooms, pretending I don't still love you. Maybe someday I'll laugh about it, maybe your memory won't feel violent. But right now your ghost is living in every corner of my head. You turn my heart into a war zone, made me terrified to be alone. And somehow I still want you, even after all you did. Isn't it tragic how the person who heals you can become the reason you need healing at all? Yeah, I burn letters in the kitchen sink, but your ashes still stay stuck to me. Now every flame just reminds me how love can ruin everything. You swore we'd never fall apart. Now I carry ruins in my heart, and I'm still screaming your name into the dark, like losing you didn't already break me. Burn letters, burn memories, but your smoke still lives inside my lungs. Blue light from the TV dances on the walls. Another sleepless night pretending not to fall. Your side of the bed still colder than goodbye, and I wear my loneliness like tears beneath my eyes. The city's quiet, breathing through the window cracks, while memories keep crawling underneath my back. I trace your name in circles on the fogged up glass, like somehow broken love could still come back. But every night feels darker than the last, and every promise fades too fast. I'm fading in blue, drowning in you. Every little memory stains the room. Your voice still lingers like smoke and perfume, and I keep disappearing inside the thought of you. Fading in blue, like midnight without a moon. I still wear your hoodie when the rain comes down, like fabric can't replace the way you held me now. You moved on easy like the seasons always do. Well, I'm stuck somewhere between missing and the truth. My friends say healing's gonna take some time, but time just teaches me new ways to cry. And every song I hear sounds lonelier tonight, since your goodbye rewrote my life. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe people fade the same way. Colors fade, I'm fading in blue, breaking in two, trying to find searching for a reason, searching for salvation. But some endings don't explain themselves, they just leave you bleeding quietly by yourself. I'm fading in blue, slowly undoing every dream I built around me and you. And though you're gone now, your memory still blooms inside the darkest corners of this empty room. So if you think of me someday, just know I tried to survive the truth, but losing you felt like fading in blue. Midnight rain on the empty street, your shadow still walks next to me. Every word we never said echoes louder in my head. Cold coffee on the windowside, memories I try to hide. You left your ghost inside these walls. Now silence answers when I call, and I still hear your voice in every broken noise, like a movie that won't end. I lose you again and again. We were fading lights in the dark blue sky, burning for a moment, then we said goodbye. Now I dance with your memory every night, holding on to ashes, trying not to cry. You were my soundtrack, my beautiful pain. Now every love song falls like rain, and I can't escape the way your name still feels alive inside my veins. Street lights blur like old cassette dreams. Nothing's ever how it seems, as I wear my heartbreak like designer clothes, smiling while nobody knows. I keep replaying your last touch, hurts because it meant too much. Forever was a place and time. Why did you leave me behind? And I still chase the spark inside this hollow dark, like the final scene of us turning slowly into dust. We were fading lights in the dark blue sky, burning for a moment, then we said goodbye. Now I dance with your memory every night, holding on to ashes, trying not to cry. You were my soundtrack, my beautiful pain. Now every love song falls like rain, and I can't escape the way your name still feels alive inside my veins. Maybe some hearts were made to break, maybe some love was born too late. But if I saw you one last time, I'd still call you mine. Ooh, we were fading lights in the dark blue sky, two lost souls learning how to die. And even if the stars forget our lives, I'll still love you in another life. It used to sound like midnight radio, clear enough to calm my soul. Now every word between us breaks apart, like signals dying far from home. Your voice feels distant through the static, cold and robotic when you say my name. Funny how two people can still touch and feel a million miles away. I keep replaying old recordings silence is the loudest thing. We're just static hearts buzzing in the dark, trying to connect but falling apart. Every kiss feels faded, every promise sparks then dies like broken electricity inside these static hearts. We were once a symphony, now we're noise and scars. I sleep beside you feeling lonely, like a stranger wrapped inside your skin. Your eyes still look the same at midnight, but they don't look at me like they did then. You scroll through your phone while I'm breaking, pretending not to notice me cry. And I keep swallowing emotions just to keep another fight from starting tonight. Maybe love doesn't explode sometimes, maybe it flickers slowly till it's gone, till two people become ghosts together, still holding on after the feeling's done. Every I'm okay, we whisper sounds more like goodbye now. We're just static hearts crackling through the dark, trying to hold each other with disconnected arms. Now every conversation feels like crossed wires in my chest. Love shouldn't feel this empty, but leaving somehow hurts worse. Static hearts still beating without rhythm. Maybe we stayed too long after the love burned out. Maybe we confused comfort with what love's about. And maybe the saddest thing is knowing we both hear the end, but neither one of us knows how to say it yet. We're just static hearts fading into sparks, two broken frequencies drifting through the dark. I still hear your echo in every silent part, but no amount of love can fix disconnected hearts. So tonight I'll let the signal die and mourn what we once were, just two static hearts losing each other in the blur. Room 209 with the broken blinds, cheap red wine and midnight drives, your boots by the motel bed. Half the things we felt were never said. Blue ice melting in the sink. You kissed me slow between every drink. Outside the freeway hummed like a hymn. Inside I was losing myself again. Your hands were warm against my skin, like heaven letting me back in. We were just lonely hearts, dressed up like movie stars, trying to turn pain into art under fluorescent stars. Now every road leads back to you, every sunset bleeds dark blue. I hear your voice in the motel fan, like you never really left. And I still keep the light on low, like somehow you might come home. But love's a hotel room eventually. Everybody leaves quietly. Palm trees swaying in the pouring rain, old soul record skipping your name. Your leather jacket still on my chair, like your ghost is breathing there. You used to tell me don't You scared while your own heart disappeared. Funny how broken people try to save each other from the night. Now your memory hangs in the air like smoke that never clears. You touch me like religion, soft hands, dangerous eyes. I mistook your chaos for love and your silence for paradise. Now every road leads back to you. Every skyline aches for June, and every stranger's face I meet almost looks like you. Disappeared. Now every crowded room feels emptier without you here. Neon lights on the goodbyes, your shadow in my eyes. The city glows while my heart caves in, and I still let your memory win. Now every road leads back to you. Fading into the night. 209. Your side's still cold. Some ghosts never leave, they just grow old. I still know the sound of your footsteps, half asleep outside my door. Now the hallway just stays quiet, like you were never here before. There's a coffee cup still sitting by the window where you would smoke, and I tell myself I'm over it while I'm trying not to choke. Everybody says it happens, people leave and people change, but I wasn't ready for the silence or the space your body made. You moved on so easily, like our story never mattered, but I'm still holding tiny pieces of the girl you shattered. Now I talk to empty mirrors, trying to find my face again. You took all the light inside me, left me cold at 2 a.m. And I hate the way I miss you. After everything you did, guess my heart's still good at hiding all the damage that you left. Every song sounds like a warning, every street leads back to you. I'm still learning how to breathe in a world without the truth. Your name still lives inside my phone screen like a scar I never touch. And I swear I almost called you when the night became too much. I wear makeup like armor, now I smile like nothing's wrong. But the second I get lonely, I still play our favorite songs. Maybe love was just a moment, maybe I just held on long. Maybe I was built for heartbreak, maybe that's where I belong. forever casually, like it didn't mean a thing. Now forever feels like falling with no landing underneath. Now I talk to empty mirrors, trying to find my face again. You took all the light inside me, left me cold at 2 a.m. And I hate the way I miss you. After everything you did, guess my heart's too good at hiding all the damage that you left. Every song sounds like a warning, every street leads back to you. I'm still learning how to breathe in a world without the truth. Maybe one day I'll stop checking if your car's outside at night. Maybe one day I'll believe that losing you was right. But tonight the city's glowing and my chest still feels undone. Funny how a single person can make you come apart at once. Now I talk to empty mirrors, but your shadow answers back like a ghost inside my bedroom, living in the cracks. And I know I should forget you, that's what everybody says, but your voice still cuts through silence, running circles in my head. Every tear feels cinematic, soft blue lights in lonely rooms. I'm still dancing with the memory of the girl I was with you. Empty mirrors, still missing you. It's 1:43 and the bars all close. Taxi lights blur like a film, I know. Your last text still burns my screen. Maybe we're not what we used to be, and now I'm walking home alone, past the places we called our own. Your shadow follows every street, like your goodbyes got hands on me. I told myself I wouldn't miss you, but midnight always tells the truth, and every city light reminds me of the way I looked at you. Under these last call lights, I still see your face as strangers, hear your voice in every song, feel you touching every danger. You left like smoke into the dark, like our love was just a moment. Now I'm dancing with your memory, while the whole world keeps on moving. And I hate that I still want you at the end of every night, under these last call lights. There's lipstick stains on coffee cups, and half your clothes still in my room. Funny how the smallest things can make a heart completely bruised. My friends say you'll forget someday, but they don't hear the silence break at 2 a.m. when all the noise dies and your name's the only thing that stays. Maybe love was always temporary, maybe we just burned too bright. But if you really stop loving me, why do I still feel you tonight? Under these last call lights, I still see your face as strangers, hear your voice in every song. like smoke into the dark, like our love was just a moment. Now I'm dancing with your memory, while the whole world keeps on moving. And I hate that I still want you at the end of every night, under these last call lights. Your ghost knows me best, and somewhere you're asleep beside him while I'm awake with all this pain, watching neon reflections fall like tears against the rain. Under these last call lights, I finally say your name out loud to an empty passenger seat, somehow hoping you hear me now. But the city keeps on spinning, and the sky fades into blue. Guess heartbreak's just another way of holding on to you. So I let the night keep taking me till your memory fades from sight, under these last call lights. You left your jacket on the chair, like you were coming back upstairs. And I still move around this slow, like touching it could let me know if all the nights were counterfeit, if every forever was rehearsed a bit. You kissed my forehead in the dark while pulling matches from my heart. Now every street light looks blue, every song turns into you. I hear your voice in passing cars and fall apart right where we are. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, then cry when your name lights up my mind. Now my room is full of glass silence, tiny cuts from memories and violence. You said love shouldn't feel this hard, so why am I carrying all your scars? And every little thing reminds me how easy it was for you to leave. You disappeared so perfect, so clean, but heart breaks louder than it seems. In the glass silence, I still hear you breathing. It only made the absence louder, I guess. Your side of the bed stays cold, like even the blankets learn to let go. I read our text at 3 a.m. like maybe this time they won't end, but every word just fades to black, and none of them can bring you back. You moved on like summer rain, quick goodbye, no staying, while I'm stuck inside October, getting older, getting sober. You swore that I was all you'd need. Funny how fast forever leaves. Now my room is full of glass silence, tiny cuts from memories and violence. You said love shouldn't feel this hard, so why am I carrying all your scars? And every little thing reminds me how easy it was for you to leave. You disappeared so perfect, so clean, but heart breaks louder than it seems. In the glass silence, I still hear you breathing. You I hate that I still want you after all the ways you changed. Slow tears on the bathroom floor. Don't know what I'm waiting for. Now my room is full of glass silence, shattered dreams and quiet sirens. You said love shouldn't leave scars, but here you are in every part, and every little thing destroys me. The empty side, the missing heat. You disappeared so perfect, so clean, while I still bleed behind the scenes. In the glass silence, I still hear you breathing. You left your jacket on the chair, and I still act like you're somewhere. In the glass silence, in the glass silence. You left your hoodie in the backseat, still smells like your cheap cologne. I keep driving past your streetlights, like maybe one day you'll come home. Phone screen lighting up my bedroom, but it's never really you. Just some late night useless memories, turning black and blue. And all my friends say I look better, like crying somehow changed my face. But every mirror in this apartment still whispers your name. I heard you're sleeping fine now, while I replay every word. Guess losing me was easy, guess loving me just hurt. So here's my glass goodbye, shattered on the kitchen floor. Every promise that you gave me doesn't sound the same anymore. And I hate that I still want you, even after all the smoke. You burned holes into my heart and disappeared like a ghost. Now every song feels colder, every night cuts like a knife. You said forever softly, then left me overnight. I deleted every picture, then recovered them. They're too funny how my hands keep choosing everything that leads to you. I wear pain like silver jewelry, pretty tears and tired eyes. Everybody says I'm healing, but they don't see inside. There's a silence in my headphones where your voice used to live. And I swear I tried to hate you, but my heart won't listen. You moved on like seasons, I stayed frozen in July. Now I talk to empty ceilings just to hear a reply. So here's my glass goodbye, shattered on the kitchen floor. Every promise that you gave me doesn't sound the same anymore. And I hate that I still want you, even after all the smoke. You burned holes into my heart and disappeared like a ghost. Now every song feels colder, every night cuts like a knife. You said forever softly, then left me overnight. Maybe I was too emotional, maybe you were just afraid. Maybe love was always temporary and I just stayed. I still know your coffee order, still know how you laugh. That's the cruel thing about memories, they never really pass. So here's my glass goodbye, sweeping pieces off the floor. trying not to call you like 100 times before. And I know someday these scars won't feel heavy on my skin, but tonight the city's quiet and I'm breaking again. Now your side of the bed's cold and the moonlight hurts my eyes. You said forever softly and left without goodbye. Left without goodbye. Just a glass goodbye. You said forever with your shoes by the door. Now I hear your footsteps that aren't there anymore. Your picture's face down on my bedroom floor, but I still look at it when the night gets sore. I hate the way the silence sounds after you left this empty house. You moved on like it was easy. I'm still breaking quietly, and I know you already let me go. Now I'm dancing with blue ruins. Every memory still burns. You were everything I leaned on. Now there's nowhere left to turn, and my heart still waits for midnight, like you'll call me out the blue. But love turned into smoke the second I lost you. The second I lost you. I wear your hoodie when it rains outside, like somehow it keeps your ghost alive. My friends say I should hate your name, but pain and love look the same. I replay every word you said, like a movie looping in my head. You kissed me like you meant it then, so why'd you leave like I was nothing? And I try, but I break every night. Now I'm dancing with blue ruins. Every memory still burns. You were everything I leaned on. Now there's nowhere left to turn, and my heart still waits for midnight, like you'll call me out the blue. But love turned into smoke the second I lost you. The second I lost you. Maybe some people stay forever. Maybe we were never meant to, but I still talk to you in my head, like your side of the bed isn't cold. And I know you're probably happy while I'm learning how to breathe, with a heart full of your echoes still hanging on to me. Now I'm dancing with blue ruins, trying not to fall apart. You left fingerprints like bruises all across my fragile heart, and my heart still waits for midnight, though I know we're really through. Love turned into smoke the second I lost you. The second I lost you. I still belong to you. Your side of the bed's still cold tonight. TV flickers in the dark blue light. Got your number on my screen again, but I know how the story ends. Outside the city's pouring rain. Inside I'm going through your name, like saying it might bring you back, but all I hear is silence crack. You said forever like you meant it. Now forever's just a word. Funny how your goodbye echoes louder than anything I ever heard. Now it's midnight blue, and I'm driving circles without you. Every red light feels like heartbreak. Every song cuts right through. You're probably sleeping somewhere peaceful while I'm wide awake replaying us, trying to find where love went wrong. In the smoke and neon dust, and I still reach for you in this midnight blue, and I still reach for you. Your jacket hanging by the door, like you still live here anymore. I should pack it up, let go, but losing you comes slow. My friends say give it time. I'm like time can change your mind. But every hour just feels the same. Another night drowning in your name. You moved on like it was easy. I'm still breaking every day. Guess some hearts keep holding on, even after love walks away. Now it's midnight blue, and I'm driving circles without you. Every red light feels like heartbreak. Every song cuts right through. You're probably sleeping somewhere peaceful while I'm wide awake replaying us, trying to find where love went wrong. In the smoke and neon dust, and I still reach for you in this midnight blue, and I still reach for you in this midnight blue. Maybe someday this won't hurt me. Maybe someday I'll be fine. But tonight your memories sit in shotgun while these empty streets unwind. And I hate that I still love you after everything we've been through. But heartbreak looks good on the city when the whole world feels midnight blue. Now it's midnight blue, and there's nothing left for me to lose. So I keep chasing faded headlights, hoping one of them is you. But the night keeps getting colder, and the truth keeps sinking in. Some people leave without a warning and never come back again. Still I whisper your name to the moonlight like you do too, along with these city lights in this midnight blue. Streetlights blur against the rain. Your hoodie's still here by my bed. Phone lights up, I know your name, but I let it die instead. We said forever half asleep. Now forever sounds insane. Funny how a quiet room can scream louder than the pain. And I still hear your laugh inside these apartment walls. I thought losing you would hurt, but it's the silence when night falls. It's 2:17 a.m. and I'm driving through our side of town. Every song sounds like goodbye. where you used to breathe beside me. And I swear I almost call again. At 2:17 a.m. Your fingerprints still on the glass, lipstick stain I couldn't clean. Funny how the smallest things turn into a haunting scene. My friends say I should let go, like hearts work that easily. But every road I take somehow still curves back to you and me. And I replay your last words like a movie in my head. You said sometimes love burns out, but mine just burns instead. It's 2:17 a.m. and I'm driving through our side of town. Every song sounds like goodbye. Every memory pulls me down. You moved on like summer leaves. I'm still frozen where you left me. Now the moonlight hits the empty seat where you used to breathe beside me. And I swear I almost call again. At 2:17 a.m. Maybe heartbreak's just a habit. Maybe healing takes its time. Maybe I'm still chasing shadows of a love that's no longer mine. But tonight your ghost is louder than the city and the rain. And no matter where I run to, I keep ending up the same. It's 2:17 a.m. and your memories all over this town. I keep searching every face, just hoping you're around. You moved on like nothing changed, while I'm learning how to fake it. But some nights the lonely wins, and tonight I just can't take it. So I pull over, close my eyes, and let your name fall from my lips again. At 2:17 a.m. Yeah. Rain falls heavy on the avenue. Street lights paint the windows blue. Your perfume still on my hoodie strings, and it hurts more than anything. There's a half-drunk coffee by the sink, like you left without a second think. Now every little thing in this room still looks like you. And I keep replaying the way you said my name, like if I hear it one more time, maybe you'll stay. But it's another neon goodbye, another lonely drive at midnight. Your shadow dancing in my rear view, like you never left my side. Now every song on the radio feels like us in slow motion. I'm holding on to broken pieces while you're already letting go. And I swear this city gets colder every night without you in this neon goodbye. The traffic hums like a sad old tune. 2 a.m. under a silver moon, I pass the place where we first kissed. Now it's just a ghost I miss. My friends say hearts heal over time, but your memory still floods my mind. Like every road in this whole town leads right back to you somehow. Maybe I was just a chapter, maybe you were my whole book. Now I'm stuck between moving on and one last look. It's another neon goodbye, another lonely drive at midnight. Your shadow dancing in my rear view, like you never left my side. Now every song on the radio feels like us in slow motion. I'm holding on to broken pieces while you're already letting go. And I swear this city gets colder every night without you in this neon goodbye. So I roll the windows down, let the cold air hit my skin, trying to lose your memory, but your memory always wins. And somewhere you're asleep tonight, while I'm tracing constellations made from all the shattered parts of our conversations. It's another neon goodbye, and the sunrise starts to break. Guess heartbreak looks different when you're still wide awake. I still hear your voice in silence, still see your eyes in passing lights. And maybe loving you forever is my curse tonight. So I keep driving through the darkness with your ghost beside me too, lost inside this neon goodbye. Streetlights shining through the rain, your voice still echoes in my brain. Have you close still on my floor, but you don't live here anymore. I tried drowning out your name with crowded bars and city trains, but every night ends up the same, me missing you again. And now I'm staring at the ceiling while the whole world's asleep, wondering if you still think about me. After midnight, I still drive by your street sometimes, tell myself that I'm alright, but that's just another lie. Your shadow is dancing in my headlights, your memories burning like neon lights. You moved on, I stayed behind, somewhere between goodbye and why. After midnight, after midnight, your coffee cup still in the sink. I can't wash away what I still think. Funny how a quiet room can make heartbreak louder too. My friends say time will let you fade, but time just makes me more afraid that one day I won't feel your touch or miss you this much. Now every song sounds like a warning, every road leads back to you, and every night I fight the urge to call like I used to. After midnight, I still drive by your street sometimes, tell myself that I'm alright, but that's just another sun comes up, but you stay all night. After midnight, I still look for you sometimes, in strangers passing by, under downtown lights. And I know someday I'll heal right, but tonight your memory feels life-size. So I keep driving through the dark, with your goodbye on my mind. After midnight, yeah, I still miss you after midnight. You used to call me every night. Now my phone stays dark past 2. I still sleep on your side sometimes, just to feel close to you. Your goodbye was cold and quiet, no crashing waves, no slam doors, just one text that said I'm sorry. And I haven't slept since yours. Everybody says it heals, but they don't know how this feels. Now I'm lying in an empty heaven, missing someone I still love. All the stars look disconnected, like they gave up on us. You were my safe place in the chaos. Now I shake when you're not here. Guess forever was a moment, disappearing year by year. In this empty heaven, I still wait for you. I deleted all our pictures, then restored them the same night. Funny how I keep pretending that I'm doing alright. Your name still lives inside my head, like a song I can't shut it off. And every little thing reminds me how hard falling apart is. You moved on so naturally, while your ghost still sleeps with me. Now I'm lying in an empty heaven, missing someone I still love. All the stars are disconnected, like they gave up on us. You were my safe place in the chaos. Now I shake when you're not here. Guess forever was a moment, disappearing year by year. In this empty heaven, I still wait for you. And I hate that after everything I'd still let you back in. Now I'm lying in an empty heaven, counting tears instead of stars. You left silence in the hallway, and a storm inside my heart. You were my safe place in the chaos. Now I don't know what to do. Guess forever was a moment that I only spent with you. Empty heaven. Still missing you.